Hello everyone, hope you're doing well. So today I'm going to try to compare KWFinder with Keysearch. Now I think that this will be interesting because they're very similarly priced tools. Now I first did a series on my channel that went over the keyword competition scoring for a lot of different keyword tools, but another very important aspect is keyword discovery, because a lot of people use these tools to find out more of the keywords they could be using, right? So it's very important to see which one offers more keywords. In my first video, I compared Ahrefs with KWFinder, and frankly, Ahrefs kind of blew it out of the water, which I suppose you should expect because you're probably having to pay at least 3 times the cost, like every month. So it will be interesting when I'm now comparing KWFinder with a more similarly priced tool, how they compare. So I'm going to start with my first keyword: best surf spots in the world. I'm going to use the same phrases for all of the videos in this series. So again, I'm hoping you can then look back through the videos to compare the different tools. So for example, maybe you could go back to my last video that included Ahrefs, and you can see that I searched the exact same things on there. I feel like it will help you to compare. Okay, so best surf spots in the world. I'm searching in America. So I have got 36 main related keywords from KWFinder, and it has got most of the main things here, like big wave beaches, 100 best surf spots in the world, best beginner surf spots in the world, most popular surfing locations. So it is definitely hitting all of the main ideas here, but it's all quite tightly clustered around this idea of best surf spots in the world, even though I'm on the related keywords area. Now let's go to Keysearch. So Keysearch has found me 699 keywords. Okay, I'm actually quite blown away by that because I didn't think it would find that many. 699 compared with 36. Okay, that's quite a big difference. So let's look at the list for Keysearch. Best surf spots, biggest surf spots in the world, best surfing spots in the world, the best surf spots in the world, best surf resorts in the world, best surf hotels in the world, best scuba spots in the world. So okay, so maybe it's got some things that are not entirely kind of, you could argue it might be related, but it's not really that closely related. And then it goes into best ski spots in the world. Okay, so maybe that's how they found so many keywords, because in the related, you see, I think this is probably a good thing in that you definitely would get more ideas for kind of similar things you could write around this article. Whereas with KWFinder, all the keywords here are very tightly on this one subject. So then you would have to yourself think about what other related things you could write around this. For example, does it say about hotels in this one? It says about destinations. I don't see anything about... Oh, hang on. I don't see hotels. No. So, yeah. I have to say, I think I prefer the Keysearch thing there. Because yes, it does have a few things that are not that related. You would have to sort through this more. But it definitely has given you some more interesting things that you could write about, kind of relatable, which I think is pretty good. Like best surf trips in the world, best surf in the world, best surf camps, best surf spots in the UK. Yeah, I feel like this has actually given me, yeah, more things that I could work with, actually. But it's just, you do have to sort through things a bit more here. I suppose what you could do is when you find a topic, yeah, so for example, you see in this list best stargazing spots in the world. That doesn't have anything really to do with surfing. So I suppose if you were to write as a negative keyword, stargazing, I believe, and you filtered that, I believe it would then get rid of that, any of the phrases that had that. So, and it said about scuba, right? So I suppose if you put in scuba, it would then get rid of any words. So I suppose that could be a way for you to quickly sort these. But yeah, I am actually quite impressed. I'm going to reset that filter before I forget about it. I did that in another video. Anyway, so the next phrase, how to teach my toddler to read. Let's do that. How to teach my toddler to read? Question mark. Going to copy this. Oh, just going to search this. Going to go here. Going to see. So 700 keywords. How to teach my toddler to read. I can teach my child to read. How to teach toddler to read. Learn to read English. Teaching reading to preschoolers. Teaching toddlers. Yeah, so there is quite a lot of stuff here. Best phonics books for 3-year-olds. So it's quite interesting that this phrase has come up with more relatable terms, whereas the surfing phrase didn't have that many, right? Whereas this one, you can see we've got much more things that are not that, they're not right on this phrase, but they're more like related things. That's interesting. 700. Okay, let's go back to Keysearch. Keysearch has also got exactly 700. Okay. How to teach my toddler to read. Yeah. How to teach my toddler to share. Okay. So, I suppose this is like a kind of fine line, isn't it, really? In that, yes, you want things related, but you kind of want the tool to give you some ideas kind of more around the subject, rather than only specifically that one thing, so that it kind of will give you ideas of writing out like a cluster of content on your website. Whereas I think actually Keysearch, it's kind of a bit too unrelated. I mean, it's got something here as well. How to teach my toddler to speak, how to teach my toddler to draw, how to share. So this is getting a bit too out there. How to teach my toddler to swim. So it's kind of like they're doing autocomplete on the how to teach my toddler to, and they are getting ready. They're getting rid of read, and they're basically putting other things there instead. So you'd have to sort through this a lot. So when it says 700 keywords, when you have a look here, yes, it's got 700 keywords, but they're all in some way related. Right? There isn't anything here, that's completely unrelated. So I think for this one, KWFinder has done way better than Keysearch. I'm actually not that impressed with what they've been able to come up with here, frankly. Okay, so that was not the best one. The next one we got is Learn to Sail. Let's see. This is actually a really interesting process because I'm also thinking about what is going to be my next investment in a tool, and by doing these very direct comparisons, it's really going to help me to decide. Because I mean, for me, KWFinder has been great for the keyword competition scores, but it's interesting now trying to look into it more closely about the keywords exploration, Okay, so I think both are now finished. So learn to sail. It came up with 699. Now, so it seems to be a theme that it seems to always stop around 699 700. There must be something in my plan or something that's going on here that's making it always go for 699. So learn to sail app. Learn to sail, yeah, DVD. Learn to sail PDF. Why learn to sail? Learn to sail book. Learn to sail Maui. Bali, Asia, Kent, okay. Learn to sail laser. So, okay. Learn to sail weekend. Learn to sail near me. There's quite a lot of names of places here, which is filling up this 699 amount of keywords. Car for sale. That's funny. Someone has spelled it wrong and it's car for sale. That's funny. Flat Earth sail. Okay, that's a bit out there, but you know, it is kind of related. I want to learn to sail. So okay, we have got this one. It seems like it hasn't got as many things that are completely off, you know, completely out there off topic. Whereas the last one had things in here that were completely off topic. So I'm not really liking actually how the key search information doesn't seem to be very consistent, in that this time it seems to have given me things that are quite, you know, closely related, or at least related in some way, whereas last time it gave me random things, you know, about scuba diving and other things. So I'm not really liking that, because you kind of need a tool you can rely on that you know is always going to be, you know, a consistent thing. So although this came up with 699, yeah. Yeah. Okay, so it did do pretty well, and it did manage to come up with 699 keywords. Okay. Whereas KWFinder came up with 100. And again, yes, it came up with the main ones: learning to sail online, learning to sail boat, sailing courses, beginner sailing lessons, kids learn to sail, I want to learn to sail, Liverpool, yeah, learn to sail podcast. So this one has got like 100 keywords, but they all seem pretty good and pretty, you know, they seem like they are good things related to learn to sail. Whereas this one seems to, yes, it has more terms, but you've got lots of like names of countries here, look, and cities, and there's a lot more stuff to sort through here. I'm sure they have a lot of good things here, but I just feel, yes, it is more on point this time, but you got so much stuff to sort through here. I would actually probably say that I prefer the KWFinder thing. Even though they gave me less keywords, they all seem to be pretty on point. Like this one has got fabric sail when we're doing learn to sail. It's, you know, it kind of just brings up lots of things that are not as closely related. I don't know. And it would give you a lot more work to sort through this stuff, in my opinion. I mean, you know, I would say that it's very important that you actually test out these tools for yourself. I will leave a link in the description for both of these tools. I would highly recommend you try them out yourself and see what you think, you know, or at very least see the results that I am actually getting in this video to help you work out for yourself. Because of course I'm just basically giving you my opinion, right, of what I think of the results, but I'm sure that you have your own opinion. Okay, saving for retirement. This is the last one. We're going to see how they do. Saving for retirement. Saving for retirement. Search. So, saving for retirement. Okay, this one I think will be faster, yeah. So, saving for retirement has given me 453 keywords. Average savings by age, saving for retirement. Retirement savings by age, best way to save for retirement. Retirement savings plan. Money needed to retire. Pension savings. So yeah, this is a lot of really good information that you could write on, and it's all fairly closely related to the idea of saving for retirement. Yeah, there's a lot of good stuff here. Average US retirement savings, saving for retirement at 30. Okay, that is pretty good. I'm pretty happy with that. And again, 699 keywords, so they always stop at that. Saving for retirement, retirement savings formula, formula for retirement saving, formula for calculating retirement savings, how to calculate. Henry Ford Health System Retirement Savings Plan. Okay, interesting. Formula to calculate retirement savings. Saving 20 for retirement, saving 10 for retirement, not saving for retirement, late saving for retirement, saving tips for your retirement, how much saving for retirement versus house. Oh, so buying a house or saving for retirement. Okay, American saving for retirement. Millennials saving for retirement. Am I saving enough for retirement? So actually this one seems more on point. Self-employed saving for retirement. And there are a lot of keywords here. And to be fair, they're all more on point. Okay, but then there are some. Batman saving someone. Okay, so just as I said, they're all on point. We've got best saving cream instead of best shaving cream. We've got best gas saving tires and Batman saving someone. Battery saving theme. So, yes, yeah, I will say it again, right? Yeah. Yes, there is a lot of good information here, but you'd have to sort through this. It's going to take you a much longer time. This seems to just kind of throw out a lot more keywords. I'm sure you will find a lot of really good keywords, but there's a lot more sorting, and there's a lot more things that are not at all related. So I think the kind of algorithm, or whatever they're using to find these keywords, is not quite as accurate as with KWFinder, because yes, they have less keywords on here, 453, but they're all kind of related, and you don't have as much fluff of things that you have to ignore or things that you have to filter out and stuff like that. So there you go. So like I said, you have to decide for yourself what you think is best. Personally, from this, I think I would just go with KWFinder. I was quite impressed with the amount of things that Keysearch has been able to come up with, especially when you think this tool is available for as little as 17 US a month. However, I would say that time is money, right? And this one would definitely save you time, and it's a little bit more closely related. There isn't so much completely random stuff in the results. So it was a lot closer than I thought, but personally I would go for KWFinder. But like I said, I'll leave the links in the description. You should also try it out for yourself, and you can let me know in the comments section what you think about these tools. So thank you for watching, and hopefully I'll see you in the next